back to Vera's View. I'm here to once again run down this week's Raw and SmackDown. I don't have too much to say about Raw this week, so let's cut right to the chase with my fails. The first one being John Cena versus Jason Jordan. Why? Because why? Like Roman Reigns pointed out later on, why did it take Big Match John 20 minutes to beat some rookie? And speaking of Roman Reigns, the pissing contest continued between him and John Cena this week, and I didn't find it quite as entertaining the second time around. Those are my two biggest fails for Raw, but honestly, I found the whole show in general was kind of the drizzling shits. It was painful to watch, really, and can't say much good about it. But the good things I did manage to pick out were Jeff Hardy versus The Miz for the IC title. I thought it was a really good match, and it seems that Matt Hardy is getting closer and closer every week to becoming woke instead of broken Hardys. We're gonna have woken Hardys. I'm not really sure, but whatever. People seem to be loving it. Nia and Emma beat Sasha and Alexa and now are part of the match at No Mercy. It will now be a fatal four-way for the Raw Women's Championship, and I can't wait. I'm so excited to see Emma into the title picture. It's nice to see some new faces. And of course, Braun Strowman was a win for me this week because his crazy good booking has continued. They're just building him up so perfect, and he got a really big win this week over the Big Show in a steel cage, which was a really good match for two bigger men, I gotta say. Let's talk about SmackDown Live, because I have nothing else to say about that really terrible Raw. My only fail for SmackDown was repeat matches. I wasn't a fan of the fact they did Sami Zayn versus Aiden English yet again this week, and they also did Ty Dillinger versus Baron Corbin yet again. So, let's get some new matches, you guys. Let's shake it up. My wins, though, were mostly promo-related this week. If you watched it, Kevin Owens was just phenomenal this week. We know I love Kevin Owens, but he just blew out of the park. He comes out and tries to be special guest referee for Carmella versus Natalya. The referee won't give him the shirt. He tries to take it from him, and Shane McMahon gets really irritated and comes on down. He tells Shane that he has daddy issues and wonders if that's why he parades his own kids around for his entrance, making them dance, so on and so forth. Shane gets really hot, says, "Don't you ever talk about my kids," but, Kevin Owens isn't letting it go. He's just poking at that bear. He talks about, you do everything for your father's attention. Look at me, Daddy, I jump off a cage. Look at me, I can survive a crash. He pushes it really far when he says, you know what, everyone would have been better off had you not survived that crash. Your dad, your wife, and especially your kids. Shane just snaps and attacks Kevin Owens, and it is crazy. Daniel Bryan comes out, and after the break, we see Daniel Bryan backstage with Kevin Owens. He says to Daniel Bryan, you better enjoy your job while you can, because I'm turning this into the Kevin Owens show, literally. So he's gonna sue WWE, gonna sue Shane, sue every McMahon. He's taking down the WWE, and Shane's gonna regret the day that he ever laid his hands on Kevin Owens. And Daniel Bryan says, come on, be more reasonable, Kevin, there's gotta be something else we can do here. And Kevin Owens says, you know what, there is something else we could do. I could press criminal charges myself. I'm really enjoying the way this is going. I hope the storyline lives up to expectations that I have for it, because I'm pretty pumped to see Shane and KO go at it. Carmella and Natty were a big win for me this week with their match, but mostly the promo afterwards. James Ellsworth almost cashed in on behalf of Carmella, and she was not happy about it. She threw a fit and ended up losing the match because of it. She tells James, I don't want to hear that you're sorry, because I know you're sorry, but you know what? You're the sorriest excuse for a human being that I've ever seen. She's like, you think I need some genetic freak like you? How do you even have a job here anymore? Tells him he's a charity case, that his mother should have given him away at birth. She's really harsh. Then she says, you stuck your pathetic lump where your chin should be into my business for the last time. We're done. Yikes. Or are they, though? Because we'll get back to it, because it gets confusing from here. Dolph Ziggler's re-debut was one for me. He comes out, same old Dolph Ziggler. Everyone's kind of confused. I thought you were doing something new. And he says, you guys don't appreciate me. And then he goes back out, turns the lights off, and comes out as John Cena, does the whole shtick with the towel. And he's like, buy this. He's making fun of John Cena, selling a lot of merch, I guess. Then he turns the lights off again. He comes out, I'm going to give you a nostalgia act. And he comes out and does the whole Macho Man. He has a woman dressed as Elizabeth. It's kind of cute. He's like, nah, not working for you. He goes out and comes back with the lights off, does the whole Naomi entrance with the glow paint, and people still weren't feeling it. Hey, he says, you know what? You people just want dumb gimmicks, Anybody can do what I just did, with all the entrances or whatever he was talking about. And he's like, but nobody can do what I do in that ring. And he's right. I mean, bare bones is what I wanted. Bare bones what we're getting, even though it's not much of a change. I just love Dolph Ziggler, so of course he was win for me. What's the next thing I got here? Oh, so back to the Shane thing. We're jumping around a lot tonight, but this is the way they aired it on SmackDown. We get a call backstage to Daniel Bryan's cell phone, seemingly from Mr. McMahon, and we find out that it indeed was from the CEO himself, and he says that Shane McMahon will be suspended indefinitely. So we're definitely going to see this match go down, whether it's like unsanctioned or whatever, but I'm really into this storyline, like I said a few minutes ago. Just can't wait to see him go at it. And Carmella and Ellsworth, we're going back and forth all week. Anyway, they're backstage. And he says, you know what, he's begging her. He's like, please, please, like, I'll do anything. I'll do whatever you want. And she's like, fine. But from now on, we're doing things my way. And she plants one big old kiss on him. It's a long one. I'm very confused. And then she slaps the shit out of him. And I'm even more confused. So I'm interested to see where this one's going. I have one more win for SmackDown this week. And it is Nakamura becoming the #1 contender for Hell in a Cell to face Jinder Mahal. Now, we all know I love Nakamura, so I'm glad that he won the match over Randy Orton, who's been a little boring as of late. I'm sorry, RKO. Love you. But, yeah. Even though, you know what, both these guys have had their shot at Jinder, so I'm not really sure either one of them really deserves the spot, but it is what it is. And that's all I have for this week. Wasn't too much on the go in the world of the WWE, but please check back soon. I'm Vera for the WWFu InterNetwork.